Extraordinary.
Yeah, I mean, 1:55.30 at, 2:1:38 is at 1:55.20. So he is certainly only 10 seconds down on the world record.
Wow, that is extraordinary. Approaching 41 kilometers. So what can his compatriot Legesse find? He thought he'd got this race won, but Bekele is going to take some shifting now. And there you can see at 40 kilometers, just 11 seconds outside the world record that was set, remember, only 12 months ago on this course. Kenesia Bekele has got the bit between his teeth, and there a little smile. He's enjoying himself, isn't he? And why not? This could be one of the greatest comebacks, perhaps not the greatest victory we've ever seen, but one of the greatest comebacks that we've ever seen in a world marathon. 2:47 for the 41st kilometre, quite outstanding. And Legesse looks a broken man now, really starting to hurt. And he's becoming an ever-distant figure as we approach 2 hours of running. Kenesia Bekele, what a performance this is. And very shortly, he will emerge onto Unter den Linden, that famous, famous road. There'll be a left turn into Unter den Linden, and then for the first time, he'll be able to see the Brandenburg Gate.
Deep in concentration. He is trying. He is really going for this. He is. He's been watching, he's been looking at his watch time and time again, and he's proving himself this time. There's no dropout this time. This is a formidable performance. To be dropped so much after a 2:48 by Legesse over he's 5 seconds outside the world record. Well, he's going to be very, very close. It's astonishing.
Well, we saw history last year in Berlin, quite astonishingly. Are we going to see history repeat itself here? 12 months ago, Eliud Kipchoge, 2 hours, 1 minute 39 seconds, and now the track pedigree, all those years on the track, maybe start to come to help Kenesia Bekele, still the world record holder, remember, over 5,000 and 10,000 meters. He's on Unter den Linden, and there is the Brandenburg Gate, approaching 2 hours. And then we can get him home. He was 10 or 11 seconds outside the world record, but he's getting closer and closer, and he's about to hit 2 hours.
Yes, he is. 2 hours gone, and 41.5 kilometers, just half a kilometer to go, and that really is something. Look at this, shouting the encouragement to him, but he doesn't need encouragement. He knows what he's doing, and there is that Brandenburg Gate. Wow, what a race, what a run by Bekele.
Well, Bekele could be making history here, approaching the Brandenburg Gate. He was down and out at 30 kilometers, remember. He looked a broken man. We don't know what the problem was, but he got himself back into the race, and now what a feeling this must be. Kenesia Bekele, he's won here before, remember, in 2016, 2:03.03, and now through the famous arches, and he's into the last few hundred meters, and he has exactly a minute, inside a minute, to get home inside the world record. Eliud Kipchoge must be watching on, feeling a very, very worried man. Inside 2 hours and 1 minute, approaching there, and the crowd going berserk into the final few hundred meters. This could be history again for the second year running. Kenesia Bekele, one of the greatest comebacks of all time, perhaps. Let's try and call him home here. He may struggle to get inside the world record, but he's going to give it a real go. Kenesia Bekele, 20 seconds to get inside the world record. It's going to be, as a bare minimum, the second fastest time of all time. He may well just fall short. 2:01.39, remember, the winning time last year. He's going to fall just outside that. Kenesia Bekele, feeling the hand of history on his shoulder, and he's just outside. Would you believe it? He's missed the world record by just 2 seconds. Kenesia Bekele, a second victory here in Berlin, the greatest comeback you will ever see, surely in marathon running. And Kenesia Bekele has come just 2 seconds short of beating the world record of Eliud Kipchoge, set here 12 months ago. 2:01.41. Would you believe it? The second best time ever, but surely, Stuart, the greatest comeback ever.
Such physicality over the last couple of kilometers. Such mental endurance and sheer determination took him to the line just 2 seconds short of that run last year. But what about Legesse? Now, Legesse played his part. He really did. He put in that 2:48 kilometre. He then, Bekele was dropped off the back, went behind Lemmer as well. But then all of a sudden, Bekele had a second wind and came through. At second place at 2:49. Wow, these times are terrific again, aren't they? 2:2:48 is astonishing. Astonishing. But certainly Bekele's comeback over the last, 4 or 5 kilometres was as good as you'll ever see. But to only miss it for a movie, better than that. They'd say, no, you couldn't get Bekele to come through from that position so quickly and to be so close to the world record. You couldn't do it. But of course, we saw it happen.
What a moment for kenesia Bekele. The comeback kid in Berlin. He had his doubters. Would he be fit? Would he put in the hard work? Did he have the discipline to get himself into the shape that is needed to compete at this highest level? Well, the answer was, yes, he did, to all of those questions. And my, oh my, didn't he come close? 2 seconds over 42 kilometres, 42.2 kilometres. Wow. Simply wow. Well, kenesia Bekele was just 2 seconds, Stuart, from becoming the first man to hold 5,000, 10,000 and world marathon records at the same time.
That was absolutely astonishing, wasn't it? It really was. It was. I've never seen anything quite like that. That was a great marathon. It was a great race, and really, when you consider what he did, it was superhuman. It really was superhuman. Well, he'll be very happy. He looked so comfortable. He didn't look comfortable. Then all of a sudden, he did look comfortable, and then there was a smile on his face as he came into the final stages. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well worth a watch, and those who've not seen this will wonder, and they'll blink twice when they see that time. They really will, because at the end of the day, oof,